What is up, beautiful souls? I felt called to come do a reading. I felt the energy earlier. And I'm reminded of, despite the earthly necessary things that we go through, at the end of the day, the most important thing for me is to serve. And I felt called to serve today. And I'm hoping, I guess that's because this is a very precise message, and it's actually outside of my comfort zone for the most part, in a lot of ways. And I was asked, because as I started to sit down with this download and start my auto writing, I had to pause and be like, God, like, please talk through me, because I feel like I'm getting kind of out of left field, and I'm reminded to come back and for me to trust what's being written, what is coming through. It's a very special message. It's a lot of energy, and if you've been called to this, if you listen through this, is on a major brink. So just welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for sharing this energy with me. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go through my download. We are going to read through a book for the main card that represents you, and then I will go through why I meditated on the cards and finish with an oracle card. But to begin, we'll get straight to the download. As always, please bear with me. My auto writing comes in sometimes faster than my hand can write. Dear one, you are a part of this world, but not a part of this world. You came for a sacred mission, and you knew it wouldn't be easy. Before I continue, I need to explain what I saw before the words came flowing. I saw an elf, which I felt, again, was kind of off in left field. I was like, what is this? A beautiful elf. Right? And what do elves represent, right? Part of this world, but not of this world. It's this elegant being. I think of elves and I think wisdom. It's majestic. Here, but different than the mortal. So I felt prompted to share that. And now we'll continue. You have the wisdom and knowledge to get through all that you've been primed for. Excuse me. You came for a sacred mission, and you knew it. You knew it wouldn't be easy. You have the wisdom and knowledge and the wherewithal for all you've been primed for, as many a times. Now that took me a second. I'm like, what does that mean? And to me, it's many times in your soul experience, you've been primed with the knowledge and wisdom for this. The elegance that is imprinted in your DNA is the reminder of the sovereign being you are. Innately, you know this. Yet, in the harvest of this experience, you feel restricted and at times helpless to this dynamic, the matrix you currently reside in. It is not an easy quest, child, but you are primed for the experience. I know this isn't about the goosebumps. Like it's so it's hitting somebody. Though at times, we call that energy matches. I'll show it. Oh, okay. Though at times, when the walls seem to be collapsing in on you, we want to remind you it's nothing more than the elements of the creation and the consciousness that alters the atoms. We ask you now to take a deep breath and settle into the inherent knowing that all is temporary, and even this is for the highest good. You are on your way, and your time to shine yet again, as you always have, will, and do, is upon you. You have the elements, the grace, the serenity to beacon the light that is meant to magnify significance within you. You are not alone. Moreover, you are the light for other seekers. Remember why you came? You are special, dear one. Fill your cup now, for the questions that are presented are already dancing within. Ground, be silent and listen. Be patient. It's all playing out according to plan. And then I heard starseed, which signifies you are of this world, but not a part of this world. Starseed, for one in particular, at least, if not many, who are resonating so far with the download. You're here to help. So let's go into the reading. What is our underlining energy? It comes with the Four of Swords, but it comes in reverse. Now this is special because it shows her, put it up right for a minute, okay? It's a clock, another clock, cobwebs, and she's resting. But in reverse, I'm getting the impression, this feeling that there's this stagnant energy, this time up against, a crunch up against a clock, this run, hustle, earthly shit you gotta do, and you have yet to find the time to come in and recenter yourself. Similar to the energy of today of, while there's earthly things I need to do, at the end of the day, I get to serve you. The bigger, more important thing, if I was to go home today, the more important thing was taken care of rather than this earthly thing. And though I think you may want to, I feel like there is the resistance and this underlining energy of feeling like I haven't had time. So the card that represents you at the center of the spread is the perfection of your life. Now this is the card I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to read because it gives a better description than I can. And it's beautiful. So bear with me. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety-inducing rather than beautiful. You may sense it is an internal chaos. You may feel as if may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt within, as a restlessness or anxiety that you cannot quite articulate, but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval or change, and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers and preparing you for the lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you have, we're going to skip that part. And if you cannot believe there is anything happening, even at a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or still, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what it appears to be, in truth, there is only the unfolding, creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not been overlooked. You have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance, rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever it is needed, however it is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path, as it is aligned for the next creative turn in the turn of the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Now, what is beautiful about this, it meets a lot. very precise. And it goes hand in hand with the download. So what's the crossing energy for you? Is the Five of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles is this out in the cold kind of thing. But what's interesting about this Five of Pentacles, your crossing energy, to me, again, is of this earth, but not of this world. If you look closely, I can't help but feel like this woman has wings. This energy of coming from somewhere probably very lovely, heavenly-like, to earth, which is very dense and low vibration. This woman is special because if you look really closely on her crown chakra, it shines. There are downloads. She is receptive. She is connected. But she's in the dark. These are the challenging things. It's like of this world, but not part of this world. This beautiful creature being you, but trying to learn how to maneuver and wade your way through this life with heavy energies of the human experience. So I ask, can I just say, this is going to be a longer reading. Every time I went to go do the cards, and I look for jumpers. The whole deck basically wanted to fall out. There is a lot of energy. So what is the problem? Like from your stance, where are you at? Where are you coming from? It comes with 2 cards. And for me, this is always, it's very spiritual. People are a part of our journey. So take it as you will, but I'm going to have to, I interpret it the way I do. It came with 2 cards. The Queen of Swords and the Lovers, both upright. And meditating in this, again, here's another beautiful being, right? She has the wisdom, that innate, been primed many a times. She stands in truth. And what this Lovers represents to me in this ideal of a mission, which I felt was very offlandish to say, but literally a mission for you to come here, to prime you to be ready. It represents this, to me, is standing in your truth and the love and the bond, the intimate relationship you have with the divine. And I think that is very significant. And right now, it's the only thing, as it represents like maybe the problem, is that in the way it's interpreted, it's this feeling like struggling. It feels like a struggle to communicate or to cooperate with mortals. There's a quote, and it kind of goes hand in hand with what's coming, but it's from Wrinkle in Time, and it always resonated so strongly with me. But there's a part where, I don't remember who they are. One's all like, we don't criticize, like one of the guides, we don't criticize people or some sort. Anyway, she comes out and she says, but humans are so limited. And I feel like that is the struggle you're having. Humans are so limited. Like they don't see their own ignorance. They don't see their own blind spots. They don't see, that's the energy I'm holding with what is the problem? The problem is trying to coordinate and work with others. So asking spirit, taking a step back, the bigger picture, right? Because we always get stuck in this narrow focus. The bigger, from spirit, the bigger picture comes with 3 cards and meditating on it. It's the Six of Pentacles, 7 of Swords in reverse, and the 4 of Cups in reverse. Isn't this so, this is crazy to me, guys. Every single reading I've had on like the last 3 or 4, the 4 of Cups in reverse has come out. It's a huge significant meaning and push, I think, right now for the collective to recognize that we are in a shift, and the 3 cups that passed is the quote that comes to my mind is, the future is uncertain, but the past is a trap. You can't go back to the past anymore. Those 3 cups are done. There is that epiphany, that moment of there's something new. I don't know what necessarily, but in order to get there, we've got to be honest with ourselves. And also with this energy, recognizing that you are here on a mission, that you are here for something. You are the beacon of light. You are here to help other seekers, is being honest with yourself. Yet once again, it's another message that's come in repeatedly. So while you are keeping it honest with you and the divine and your intimate relationships with that, which is beautiful, right? That self-love. The energy this carries, and I'm not degrading, believe me, I love every one of our astrology, like zodiac friends. I love everyone. In fact, I'm very close with Scorpios. My son is a Scorpio. But the energy that this carries right here, and I always correlate it with a Scorpio, it's this energy of you don't want to wrong a Scorpio because they hold grudges. It's like they are the most loyal, most loving, right there. But the moment you cross them, they forget that you're human too and that you make mistakes. And the opportunity to apologize and regain that same love and loyalty back is very hard. That's what the energy is here. And I feel like Spirit's saying forgiveness is huge right now. Forgiveness and better understanding that you are different. And you are here to give and take, to show in your magnitude, in your wisdom, by being gentle to those that don't necessarily get it yet. Not to put you on a tall pedestal, but it's about humbling yourself, forgiving others, maybe younger souls that haven't been around the block a few times, that haven't finished their lessons, and being patient with them. That's what this energy really carries. And I feel like that's the bigger perspective of what Spirit's coming to, saying that there's more to it than just, is that being tender and understanding and kind with others. So, what is Spirit's advice? Y'all buckle up because it is going to be big. We got 3 cards, all major arcanas, all upright. We have the Fool. We have Temperance. And we have the Tower. What does this all represent? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I feel like Spirit's saying, remember why you came. To build and help be a part of constructing the new. This is coming to me as we speak. It is time to go through the pain and the destruction, right? The Tower represents that moment of everything that was built on faulty foundation. And you know, hence why you came, that much of what this dimension carries is, it's the duality. Under false pretense. We've been lied to for a millennium, centuries, right? Through ancestor and ancestors. And we are in a great awakening, if you haven't noticed, last couple of years. And maybe your own great awakening. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like Spirit's saying the only way to is through. So within, so without. You do the work within, you do the work without. You understand what's happening on the global level. If you're going through the work within, change is scary. Moreover, as I always suggest with my clients, and I practice it all the time, is to feel it all. The good, the bad. And remembering that it's temporary. So as the Tower crumbles, all that was built on faulty foundation recognizing that you can't have one without the other as you get to have a clean slate, feeling what it has to teach, is also recognizing that with it comes a new. That's the full, right? The ability to jump into a new beginning, a new creation. But moreover, what's so beautiful with it, it comes with the temperance, which represents this, that wisdom, the innate, everything you have within you to create the new on solid foundation of this beautiful thing. It has the lotus, which is one of my favorite flowers, representing, the lotus can't blossom without the mud. This blossoming, this mission, this time that's ripening is to embrace the pain, embrace what it is, and recognizing with your knowledge, with your innate wisdom, with the forgiveness and the ability to jump forward into this new dynamic, is the ability to create something that is of solid and that can last. And the final potential outcome through the waves of what we're going through comes with 2 cards. It's the 10 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. What does this represent? 10 of Cups is your wish fulfillment. It's a fulfilled life. Emotionally, spiritually, even financially, to the point that for me, and this is how for me, if I find true happiness, I don't care if I'm living in a cardboard box, right? That financially is more than enough, because when I'm truly happy, it doesn't matter where I'm at. So 10 of Cups represents that wish fulfillment. Recognizing that it's all within your fingertips, but it comes with a strong caution of the Pentacles. I get a feeling that you're a loner, kind of a hermit in your own way. The irony of that is that you are here to help the collective. And I feel like it's asking you to be a little bit more flexible in the way it's all unfolding. Be more flexible with those around you. It's okay to call upon help when you need it. You are special, but we're all interweaved. And together, it's a beautiful tapestry, right? So as much as you're here on a special mission, and all of your wish fulfillments and dreams and things that have innately provided you and made you to the point that you are, you can't even get, to get there is to be a part of the thread of the tapestry. That's what I'm feeling really strong here. So forget that forgiveness, that patience with others, and inviting them in. But overall, it's a beautiful energy. If you're able to be a little bit more flexible, embrace what is coming, find that time to settle in, recognize that the storm or the chaos is exactly what is needed for the outcome, for the divine intervention that's on its way. To blossom as the light. I'm seeing this more visually right now. It's the flower that blossoms when the sun, isn't that I want to say maybe a sunflower, but the flower that blossoms when the sun is out and kind of closes when the light is gone. I feel like that's coming. Now I was asked to pull the final card of And hopefully we get one. I can't do a whole thing. And bear with me. Never know how long it's going to take. Yeah, we're not doing 50. Although I will admit, you guys have a lot of energy. But that's how about all the cards have been coming out today. It's like, got 15 cards here to tell you what I'm feeling. All right. With love, here we go. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. And although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone. And even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on the side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you. We love you. And you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Loving you always and forever. I love you always and forever. Thank you for sharing your energy, guys. As always, please, if you made it this far, feel free to leave a comment how it resonates with you. It's always helpful to know that you're not alone. We've all been through some storms. But I'll tell you what, that to have somebody resonate and understand it, it means the world. Remember, you're here for something special. Embrace what's to come. Because all your wish fulfillments and that which you were primed to do is on its way and unfolding in perfect divine ways. Part of the tapestry. With so much love. Until next time. Mwah! Namaste.